You're listening to the #1 podcast made by two guys 40 plus who are slowly becoming the most influential people in social media. And it can be proven.
The numbers,
that statement,
the numbers we posted.
It's not just the numbers. It's not that we posted, but look what happened. We're talking about Facebook, right? And Meta. Mm-hmm. What happens the next day? We drop an episode. Boom. What happens? Let me hear it.
Meta goes up.
Meta goes up. We record an episode, mm-hmm. All about Chris Cuomo. Mm-hmm. Even before we drop the episode, this is what I think we're being spied on. Even before we drop the episode Monday, Sunday he gets fired, or Saturday night. Boom.
Is it conviction? Is it approval? Somebody saying, we listen to Aging Immaturely.
Right. That's how
they tend to agree with us. I think we're headed in the right direction.
We're heading somewhere, but stuff...
What about the state lottery? Remember I said whoever wins a $25 scratch-off...
Right.
3 weeks later, somebody wins $1 million.
See? So are we influencing, or are we the next version of Nostradamus?
Well, influencing is a very, today term.
Right.
Influencers. Like a 10-year-old can be an influencer,
That's true.
For making...
Right.
But are we really getting to the heart of the matter? Are we really like doing investigative? Are we really bringing?
Is anybody really doing investigative, truthful shit anymore? So it really doesn't matter.
No, not really.
But you know what?
We are pointing that out.
We are, yes. But we're going to get to that right after this. Okay, and we're back. And you know what? I got good news for everybody. It is the holiday season, and Christmas is right around the corner.
Yes.
And what better gift than to put under the tree than a mighty Carver? And I got to let you know, because yes, it is how much influence we have. The mighty fine folks and Mighty Carver have extended to our listeners only our Aging Immaturely coupon. That's right. Use the coupon code AGING. You get $5 off your order, and that is good. That has been extended until December 20th. So get those orders in before December 20th. You will not regret it. It is a great piece of machinery. Great tool.
Do it. It's a great piece of machinery. I keep seeing these, all these gifts for the holidays. And then I see, like on TV, like Home Depot will be saying, hey, we're having a sale on chainsaws. It's amazing how much it looks like a chainsaw.
But I'm a little pissed at myself.
Why?
Because I had a Carver opportunity last night and I didn't do it. I let a Carver opportunity just sneak by me.
What was it?
It was steak.
Oh my God!
It was okay.
Was it a big steak? Was it on a bone?
London broil.
Okay.
About 1.5 inches thick.
You would have
about the thing. No joke. I know. And like the kid said to me after, Dad, why don't you use the Carver? But what happened was, this thing was about 1.5 inches thick and about 12 inches long.
You would have sliced it up?
I would have sliced through that.
Would you just slice it and then slice it again?
No, I would have just made beautiful slices. Now, here was the issue, though. I didn't think about using the Carver because I spent so much time concentrating on cooking the meat.
The whole thing is the slicing at the end.
I know, but no, this was a tough cook. It's a very thick steak.
Yep.
Okay. That's problem number one. I have the grill. It's an old grill, but it still works because we're in construction mode.
Right.
That grill is leaving. A new grill will be coming in eventually. But I got that hot spot like right in the middle of the grill.
Yeah.
I figured that out by now. And not only that, the other whammy was that the piece of steak was marinated in soy vey.
Okay.
So you got that. You got the sugar from the marinade. So you have to be very careful. So you got to go low and slow with this thing. You really gotta, you know what I'm saying? Because you can easily burn the outside of this meat and then the inside raw.
What does the carving have to do with that?
But I was so concentrating on getting the steak right because my wife doesn't like, me, I like medium rare. This was a perfect steak to cook medium rare, but okay. I can't do that. But so that makes it a double challenge that I'm just saying I spent so much concentration that on cooking it and not ruining it.
Do you know how much better it would have tasted with a perfect slice?
Yeah. I mean, I did it by hand. I went old school. But the Carver would have been better.
I'm telling you, when we were carving over the Thanksgiving and we did that steak, we went the Carver went through boom, 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 and you have that little bit of leverage that you have with no other Carver.
Yeah. You don't.
It's really
this was
good.
you don't. My son says to me, "Why don't you use the Carver, Dad?" I'm like, you know what? I didn't. There was so much concentration on the meat not ruining it that it just. And even my wife said he should have used it, which was shocking that she would bring that up. But
you know what I was thinking of it in like a little bit of a dream world? A mini Mighty Carver.
To do what?
Battery operated.
To take with you?
No, to like serve when you're eating steak with people. Just like a mini Carver. Just like the mighty mini Carver. Just carve away as you're eating your own steak. Very, a little bit smaller, a little bit less powerful, but good enough to put on the table.
What is it for, like midgets or something? I don't know.
It's not for you're not cutting up a 5 pound piece of steak. You've got a serving on your plate.
I get what you're saying, but those things like freak me out. Like little things.
Little things.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I always take them. Like, you ever go and they give you the little thing of like ketchup, the mini bottles of ketchup.
Wait, mini bottles of ketchup?
Yeah. Like if you order room service, they give you like those mini mustards and ketchups. Those kind of things freak me out.
Super high-end restaurants, right?
Yeah.
Glass ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They're very...
annoying.
What?
Those are annoying. They're different than the packets because it's so hard to get it out.
Well, you can't...
So little ketchup.
But this is... You're not going to Burger King. Like, this is, They probably, I think, Applebee's might even serve these things. You think you can get them? That's high end.
My favorite is. Do you remember the old school mustard and ketchup that you'd fill up yourself and it had that perfect pointy where you'd squeeze it?
Yeah,
and it would come out like a
you mean in the
line.
Plastic?
Yes,
in the plastic.
Yeah,
we have those.
Those are the best.
My wife loves buying them. Like we have burger baskets.
Yeah,
we do. We have the red baskets.
Oh,
I don't think we've unpacked them yet, but we have like all those kinds of accessories. We have the plastic popcorn things that look like the old school pop. Yeah. We don't eat popcorn, but we have them just in case.
Do you remember that air thing that you used to dump the popcorn in, and then you would like make the popcorn in it?
Oh, it was like long.
Yeah, it was like
this.
It was like it looks like an old version of.
And then it had to shoot.
Yeah,
it had to shoot. Yes. We had one of those.
Those are great.
Oh my God!
And you put them on the butter in that little container.
First, you plug it in, and it goes.
But it was exciting.
And then you used to stand there, and then, and then it would just start popping. Yeah, those are great.
And none of them burned.
No, it wasn't like the Jiffy Pop.
I love the little butter tray.
Oh,
the
little
butter at the top.
Oh yeah, that's it. That was like that's a Ron that I'm surprised. Like that's like a Ron Popeil invention.
Well, we were talking about that,
right?
As we should, I think we could really do very well promoting products, but like everybody wants to promote a product,
right?
But when we get behind something, we enjoy the Mighty Carver. We're not just it's not just promoting it.
We were actually talking
using it.
Yeah, well, we were talking about it tonight. I had one of those instant. What is it? I had a pasta maker. It like it's seen on TV pasta maker.
Oh, those things are great.
Oh, the thing's brutal. Oh my God, this isn't like they put this stuff in. First of all, to get the dough right is a challenge. They tell you, okay, they give you this video, and you take out you dough and you make a well. It's very hard to make homemade pasta, and you got to put the eggs in, and there's like so much effort to do that. Yeah. It didn't it's difficult. Like the Ron Popeil, like I said, and forget it was one thing.
I read that.
I think I had one of those.
I read the story on Ron Popeil. He did this. This was his entire career.
Right.
Did
he invent this stuff, or
I don't know if he invented it or he just presented it.
Right.
But he was great. I mean, you thought like this was solving. You thought when you would buy one of these products, your life would be Perfect.
Change it. Yeah.
Everything. The chopper, the chopper for.
I had that.
No more.
My grandmother gave me that. I have that chopper. Great for onions.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And she also got me which I use all the time, the mandolin. Where you slice I
remember that. Yeah, go back and forth real quick.
Yeah. I have that. Amazing. Like if I do a tomato and onion platter, I use that. I break it out. Oh my God. You get paper thin sliced onion, paper thin sliced tomatoes.
But do you remember? But I want to do it. I would like to do this. Bring it back and do it in front of a live studio audience. I want to get the clapping. When you do a perfect slice. Exactly.
Well, we got a piped in clapping.
Yeah. But they always have people in the audience, and then they pass out, little samples and have you
ever had a thin
tomato?
Everything is low fat. You can cut the fat by 97% on this steak.
Yeah.
Just if you use the air griller.
The air griller.
The air griller, yeah. You put it in, you can have a 24-ounce T-bone steak with a quarter of the fat, 50% less fat, and a quarter of the calories, cooked perfectly medium rare in just 5 minutes.
Put on a stick. And
that was the set it and forget it.
Set it and forget it, yeah.
I forgot, what was that called again? It had different settings. It roasted,
it could roast anything.
Yeah. 25-pound turkey in 1 hour. Just set it and forget it. You can have a whole chicken. That's I should do chicken for my Kenny Rogers Roasters
Foreman,
Day.
I mean, he had a good run.
Foreman was good, but Foreman, I had when I was in my apartment in the city, I had the Foreman.
Yeah, everybody.
I
think he was on my registry for my wedding.
Everybody had
it.
And then they had, so you had the small Foreman, then they had the bigger Foreman. And then they had the freestanding grill Foreman. My dad had that or something
Well, they went into a whole indoor grilling thing that was smokeless for a while.
Yeah, but no. But they had it was a grill. It looked like a real grill for the outside. It was a Foreman, but it, whatchamacallit, but it was slanted and you got the grill marks.
The grease came into the grease tray.
The grease tray, right. You didn't know what to do with the grease tray after.
How many blenders have we seen? The bullets. The bullet.
I know. I've always wanted a bullet.
I still watch them, and
my brother-in-law made hummus with a bullet.
Really?
Yeah.
Came out good?
No. I was not there. My kids informed me. Not good.
Would he liquefy it?
I don't know. It just didn't.
Here's hummus with a straw.
That's another thing. Hummus, it's got to be. You're better off buying the hummus.
Yeah, you just buy
certain things
there's certain things that are just not worth it.
Right. You can't do hummus. A pesto you could do. Pesto's not pesto. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that. I've made my own chimichurri sauce.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not that hard.
That's pretty easy to make.
That's a lot of chopping.
That's why you gotta get the chopper.
I know. I have the chopper. When you come over this summer with the new grill, I'll make chimichurri.
Dice where you smack it on the top of it and everything. Yeah,
it's really good.
Yeah,
you just gotta find it.
There are stores that sell the as seen on TV.
So, yeah, those are great stores.
Some of the stuff is very disappointing to see. Yeah, you realize how it's all plastic. It's there's
crap.
No way it's
right. But I don't think with the set it and forget it, you're cooking your Thanksgiving turkey that day in that thing. Not excuse me, somebody else would be cooking their Thanksgiving turkey for you, since we know you guys don't host the Thanksgiving Day.
You're riling up a lot of people with that. You don't understand.
Why? What happened now?
No, I'm just nothing. It's just it's a sore subject.
You're getting feedback?
No, I
what?
I personally don't like to travel on Thanksgiving.
I know. I put my foot down. I told you.
I have family that's a little bit away. Not that far, but a little bit away. But I don't want to go over bridges and tunnels.
I don't blame you.
But they're, they get upset that I'm not there, and I understand.
You get the guilt talk?
Guilt. I mean, I feel guilt. It's a tough thing, but that
I feel nothing these days. I'm heartless.
It's a lot.
No, I understand. It's not easy.
Yeah. So
and then you choosing them over us.
I'm not choosing anybody. I'm choosing my sanity.
Mm-hmm.
I can't take that. I can't take the traveling.
I know.
I mean,
it's crazy.
I told you the last time I came back from New Jersey, it was like 3.5 hours, and it wasn't even a holiday.
I know that's insane.
Yeah,
that's what kills you is the non-holiday days, and you're like, what the hell?
But you know what? I realize now New Jersey is actually very smart. That is why they have all those divorce billboards, because you're going to be in the car so long.
You're going to get divorced.
You are going to scream, and I mean, you're going to go at it, and like you're going to write down a couple of 800 numbers.
But what was the fight? What was the argument that was going on? What do you get?
No, I go solo.
Oh, you don't even. Oh, this is wait. So now you're going solo, and you're reading the divorce billboards,
right? Like, no, it clicked to me. Like, if if you're taking your family from New York to New Jersey, New Jersey to New York, so you really, so you got stuck 3.5 hours of traffic going like 30 miles, and you were solo. 30. It's a 70-mile trip.
Oh, I was trying to help you out there by making it more than it is. That's still a tough trip, but I mean, and no wife and kids in the car.
No, for this one trip, no. It was just because I had to go early in the morning.
That's
and I told
that's a lifesaver, though.
Yeah, it's my wife works all week. My kids are in school. They're tired, and I left at like 6:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah,
which was great. I had my coffee.
I understand.
Nice drive, but coming home.
What was the rush? I would be like, "What's the rush to get home?"
Oh my god, it's not so much the rush.
You just don't want to be
stop
there.
And go, and stop and go, and it's insane.
I know.
It's and I think Waze has partnered with the MTA to figure out the most expensive route for you to take.
Waze is stupid.
Waze. I mean, Waze I think I went through the most expensive way of bridges and tunnel. I went through the Lincoln, through the Midtown,
back through the Lincoln,
neck, back. It was just like one
this route has
$16, $12.50.
This route has tolls.
The tolls are ridiculous. We should get a reprieve because we live here.
Right? What do you want? The salt deduction for tolls now?
I would like some. I think as a tax paying, person who lives in New York, where we pay extremely high taxes.
Well, if you have the Easy Pass, that's considered.
There's a discount to it.
There's a discount. That's your discount.
I'd like more.
I don't blame you. I mean, they're getting all this COVID money.
Yeah, I mean, it's
all this transit money, or the Build Back Better money.
Yeah, I mean,
let somebody else in another state pay for it, basically.
Well, that's my point. If somebody's visiting from another state, just like when we go, just like if we go on vacation,
right? And you pay the resort fee.
We're paying the resort fees and all those things towards their tourism, for their economy. Let them help us.
They have. The hotels hit a tax. I don't think these taxes are real. I think they just make more money off of it.
Yeah, of course.
And then they tax the hotel, but they don't. Yeah,
like when you look at your bill and you see the pool fee.
Right.
Like, did you have an option?
Right. You're paying all this money for the hotel, right? I can understand when you go buy a couch and they say there's a delivery fee. And people are like, well, why don't you bill it into the price? They can't because they're using a delivery service. So you can't do it. But like the resort fee, just add it in. Just like, oh great, I'm paying like $500 a night plus a $75 resort fee. And it's like, what does that resort fee get you? And they say, well, use of the facilities. So what the hell am I paying $500 a night for?
I don't understand. We live in a world with too many fees. Well, I mean, and it's even in our own businesses. We do it back. I mean, because that's
just fee.
Well,
I build it into the price.
So wait. So you're telling me when somebody orders something from you,
right?
It's one price. That's it.
No,
there's nothing else attached.
The price I give them is the price. Yeah, that's the price.
Right. I'm saying everybody gives the price, but there's always more to it. No. Maybe it's just your business.
No, because I give you a price. That's the price. Upon figuring said price, I'm adding in all my factors. My profits in there. I'm holding credit for them for 3 months or 4 months.
But like I'm saying,
delivery fees are in there.
Right. But like I'm saying things like anything for the house, a bed, a couch, a refrigerator. There's the delivery fee. There's the takeaway fee. For the old one. Then there's like if you were to go to buy
it's all about
TV,
the accounting.
then you have to buy the wires, the hookups, the brackets, the whole thing.
Well, that's different. Those are you need the accessories.
Those are it's always so much. The buying a car, your destination fee.
No, let's not go there.
I mean that should delivery
oh my God,
fee.
I'm so happy with
fee,
it. Somebody's getting it. That's where they're making the money, and we know that.
Yeah.
And we're going to get to more of that on the next episode of Aging Immaturely, and you can find us at The Real, agingimmaturely.com. And that's going to do it for today's episode of Aging Immaturely. You can follow us on Instagram at Aging Immaturely, Facebook Aging Immaturely, or you can email us at agingimmaturely@gmail.com.